us alone, oh, America. Leave us alone, oh, leave us alone, oh, leave us alone, oh, America. Leave us alone, oh, leave us alone.
So a session of Nigerian youths came out en masse to protest against the planned invasion of Donald Trump's military into Nigeria in a bid to, help Nigeria solve the, genocide against Christian situation happening in the country. Now we don't know where these people came from, but they apparently appear to be APC supporters who are, actually sent, or maybe they've been paid some amount of money, to come out and protest against Trump. Now, while this was happening, while they were protesting, those that were seeking justice for China, had to override their protest by shouting, say no to rape in Nigeria, say no to rape in Nigeria, say no to rape in Nigeria. So I'm going to draw video clips of this point so you watch to understand what I'm talking about. And also, I'm also going to play a video of Seeking as he reacted to President Tinubu's earlier press release saying that the country is actively working, to tackle the insecurity challenge in Nigeria, and those that are causing terrorism, that they are actively working, to tackle them in Nigeria. Then Randy Peters also, called out, Professor Yemi Osibanjo, who is the former vice president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, because he's also a pastor. Now he's questioning why Yemi Osibanjo has not lent his voice towards, the genocide against Christians in the country. Please do to watch all these videos and like this video and subscribe to this channel if you find the content interesting.
Leave us alone, oh, leave us alone, oh, America. Leave us alone, oh, leave us alone, oh, leave us alone, oh, America. Leave us alone, oh, leave us alone.
President Donald Trump, thank you for remembering Nigerian Christians. We are still waiting for the American soldiers to arrive in Nigeria. God bless President Donald Trump. God bless Africa. God bless America. God bless American soldiers. Thank you, President Donald Trump, for remembering Nigerian Christians. We are very happy, President Donald Trump, for remembering Nigerian Christians, and we are waiting for the American soldiers to arrive to come to Nigeria. I believe that they will come very soon.
Donald Trump, come and save Nigeria. We are facing a lot in this country. The terrorism, the Boko Haram, they are killing our brothers and sisters. The US government, please come and save Nigeria. Don't mind whatever our leaders are saying. The terrorism, the Boko Haram, the banditry, they are killing our brothers everywhere in Nigerians. The killings is not only the Christians. They are killings both Muslims and Christians. They are killing everybody. The US government, please help Nigeria. Help us fight this banditry. Help us fight this Boko Haram. Help us fight this terrorism. They are killing everybody. Our life is not safe anymore. We, the citizens of Nigeria, we cannot sleep without having the thought of being kidnapped. And our so-called leaders, they do nothing about it. All their children school in abroad. All their family members live in abroad. So they won't care. They will send them about us. The US government, Donald Trump, come and save Nigeria ASAP. In Nigeria, we claim that we have mineral resources. We have national resources. We have oil and gas resources. We have gold. But the citizen cannot afford 1 square meal a day. This is where our bad leaders have landed us. So at this point, we need the whites. We need the American government to intervene. They need to do something about this. The terrorism, the Boko Haram, the banditry taking over our land is getting out of hand. Enough is enough. Donald Trump, the American president, come and save Nigeria.
Breaking news. Our Mr. President, Mr. Bola Ahmed Tinubu Ogbeni Jagaban, just told us in a video that he will end terrorism. You know what they pay me pass now? People with they clap inside that video. I will say I did them. I just spray them pepper spray first. In our effort, take correct because I don't know any small thing Jagaban told go they clap. Are you people stupid? Now no get sense. Mr. Jagaban, until you prove to us, you see and true say you are ending terrorism. Nobody should believe whatever is coming out from your mouth because many things don't come out from your mouth. You know, see, the only thing will come out from your mouth since you become a president and you are doing it is that you said you will reduce our purchasing power, which you did. True, yes, everybody is suffering as you can see. So if true, that you have said in that video that I just watched that you will end terrorism in Nigeria, end it, let us see. You cannot end it by telling us. Do one more see and by ourselves so that we can see that true. You are ending terrorism. As a Nigerian, don't believe what you hear. Believe what you can see and you can feel. So until they cancel terrorism for this country, anything where this man they talk, no level.
Our dear former Vice President, Your Excellency Pastor Professor Yemi Osibanjo, SANGCON. Pastor Professor Yemi Osibanjo. Daddy, your attention is kindly and urgently needed here by Nigerian youths and all well-meaning Nigerians. Country people, once you see this video, I beg, just help me tag our daddy in the Lord and former Vice President. Tag him and run. Let him just get his message. Your Excellency, sir, there is problem in the land. Daddy, you cannot afford to be silent at a critical point like this. Because, Daddy, you are not just a politician, no, you are also a spiritual father. Daddy in the Lord. But, Your Excellency, I just want to begin by asking you a simple question with all due respect. Pastor Yemi Osibanjo, what exactly do you want to be remembered for? What is the legacy you want to leave behind as a leader in this country? Not just as a politician who served this country as Attorney General of Lagos State and also Vice President, but having occupied those offices also as a spiritual father. Because as the Bible says, what if you were brought into these offices for a time as this? What legacy are you leaving behind for us, the younger generation, to look at and say, thank God he elevated a man like you to occupy those offices? Because, Your Excellency, since the President Buhari, whom you served under, has passed away, it is important to call you out because the foundation and the problem where the country they go on today, so your hand will not hand they inside. The actions you people took in your administration laid the foundation for what Nigeria is also experiencing today. So you cannot afford to be silent, Your Excellency, because if nobody will tell you, let us be honest with you, the 8 years Nigerians endured under yourself and Buhari as president and vice were a monumental disaster to all of us. It was a catastrophic problem that is still ongoing up till date. Your Excellency, it been there so bad to the point where we say during campaign yourself and Buhari will have been they shadow us. They show us that you were drinking tea with sachet Milo. At the end of your 8 years, a good number of Nigerians could not even afford sachet Milo due to hunger, poverty, inflation, insecurity, all combined. You know everything that happened under that administration, the infamous trader money, all of the issues that went on, how you sack a DSS director. Buhari came back, did not only remove the person you put there, but recall somebody who had gone on retirement and made him DSS director. The recklessness and irresponsibility was at that level. It was unprecedented. Today for country, there is a lot of talk going about insecurity and genocide, the killing of Christians, and the silence of a lot of you have been very audible. We are not hearing your voices talking about how to salvage the remains of this country. It is possible and true that you may have been brought into politics by the incumbent president, but you can also raise your voice and make a mark at a time like this. You know all the incidents that happened during your administration. The killing of Deaconess Eunice Olawale, a Redeemed Christian Church of God evangelist in Kubwa, who was arrested, who was prosecuted. The killing of Deborah Yakubu Usman Danfodio College of Education, Sokoto, who was arrested, who was prosecuted. Your Excellency, you cannot pretend to be unaware of all of these issues. That is why at this point, even though we are not going to talk about the issue of the killings and insecurity, we know and you know that the major and fundamental problem of Nigeria is a criminal electoral process where only criminal-minded persons are able to scale through. If not, let us ask you the question. You contest APC presidential primaries, Your Excellency. Waiting happen. Yourself, you know how the thing they go now. Why is it that our electoral process cannot allow men of character to scale through? Currently, the National Assembly is carrying out and considering bills to amend the 2022 Electoral Act. We need men of character, men of stature and voices to speak up and put pressure on the incumbent government to do the right thing. You have a voice, you have a platform. You can also join and support the Nigerian youth, that even if you people had made some mistake in the past, you can use today to begin to right the wrongs, so that you leave a legacy that you did your best to salvage a nation that was at the brink of complete collapse. Our dear former vice president, you be professor of evidence law. You know they see the evidence of electoral malpractice and rigging. You said you see the evidence during APC primaries now. Will you say that you are not aware? You are moving around the continent, monitoring election here and there. The way you want to see good qualities of elections in those countries, are you also doing your best to see those kind of good elections in your country? Let charity begin at home. You people cannot allow to leave the burden to the younger generation to begin to clean the mistakes of the fathers. The burden and the weight is too heavy. You must also put pressure on the current leadership to see that criminals are taken out of public office and the potentials of this nation is unleashed for everybody to live in peace and prosperity. Our dear former vice president, we do not just want you to be known as a leader or a politician or a man who just bore the title of pastor or carry the Bible around. For the sake of the Bible you carry and the title you bear, let it be known that you truly feared God and loved his people, and you did all your best to help your country, both in office and out of office. Our dear former vice president, Daddy, we are hoping to hear from you. We want to hear from you and see you stand side by side with the good people of this country and demand for change and a better country. That all the opportunities God have given you, you will also make sacrifices for the younger generation of this country. I thank you. May God bless you. God bless your family. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. My name is Peter for Nigeria on behalf of all well-meaning Nigeria.
Thanks for watching our video. Please like and leave a comment and subscribe.